And as sweeping layoffs from the Trump administration continue, some federal funding remains in limbo. Only on Katu, we're hearing from Oregon Governor Kotek.
Steve Dunn recently sat down with the governor for a one-on-one interview. He asked her about impacts in Oregon. Take a listen.
Been a lot of confusion about the Trump administration's efforts to freeze federal funding for these states. Currently, court-ordered pause on the freeze right now. Are there any Oregon agencies unable to access their federal funds right now that you know of?
Yes, several. There's been a lot of confusion since day one when that all went into effect, and it's kind of changes day to day. My message to folks is these are Oregon tax dollars going to D.C., coming back for things that we all agree are important. Hopefully they get this figured out. You know, there's always transition in a new administration, but you need to be able to pay your bills and you need to expect on the dollars that have been, promised to the state. So we're hoping that all will get fixed.
Oregon relies on $38 billion federal funds, two-year budget, funds for things like health care, child care, domestic violence programs, law enforcement grants as well. What is your plan B if the funding freeze eventually goes into effect and all of a sudden you can't get those funds? What are you going to do?
Well, first of all, these funds are allocated by Congress. So I know the president has some goals. Congress approves the money, so Congress will be the ones who will take the money away. So want to see the Congress step in and say, here are our priorities now, and that will take some time. I think what we're monitoring, trying to understand what the guidance we're getting is. For me right now, we are continuing to do the business of the state, focusing on our priorities, and we will take it day by day with what the federal administration is trying to do.
We'll be sharing clips of Steve's interview with Governor Kotek all week. That's right here on K2 News.